Yes, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on wherever you are watching us from. It's another nation of politics on the streets. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Now, so to you, Mr. Leona, now what with the current situation of Nigeria now, what do you think? What do you think is the way forward in this whole issue? Working the state of Nigeria, fuel scarcity, unemployment, inflation, and presently the president is not in the country, and there have been no official statement from the Council Rock, and presently nobody seems to be saying about the current state of the nation, sir. How will you react to this, sir?
The first thing is that, like I've always said, Nigeria is not one, you understand, and it can never be one, you understand. Like I've always said, different ideologies, different mentalities, and everybody wants to see their own person be the president, whether is he capable or whether it is capable. You know, I spoke about, I said, the target of the people in Lagos, it is deliberate. Yesterday, there was a video to it, and everything I've said, I've been vindicated by God who created me for standing on the truth. I saw a video yesterday of Pastor Bakare saying that he was in a meeting that they were planning to checkmate the people. He said it by himself in the church that he now works that I'm not part of this thing. You can imagine that statement that they are planning to checkmate a major tribe in Nigeria, especially in Lagos. You have sold almost your father's property in Lagos. They say that you're now sleeping on that bridge. But then another tribe that came all the way from their place to also in Lagos to make way for themselves are the problem. There's fuel scarcity, there's no employment. Even landmark project that belongs to an Igbo man was the first to be demolished. When they want to start this are coastal road. Want to start a coastal road, you cannot start from Calabar. The first to do is to destroy a project that employs over 4,000 people directly. I'm not talking about indirect jobs. Look at the state of the road. There's no fuel, and every day fuel scarcity, nobody is talking anything. You saw how, like I told you, for example, how Jonathan was insulted, how Jonathan was being mocked, how there's propaganda against Jonathan. Even when things were good, now who is going to get out? Everybody is quiet. The pastors that criticize Jonathan now, they are in Nigeria, they are quiet. The professor is quiet, and things are getting worse. Ikejana is 400. You understand? Someone's going to salary is 30,000. Normal Ikejana is 200 go come before he's managing. Ikejana is 400. You know 400 now. That's you know 400 go come. That's 800 times 30. That's like 24,000 out of 5,000 salary. Can you imagine what's happening? And everybody's quiet. There's no protest, there's nothing. You understand? Now it has shown that the protest, that protest is an hypocritical protest. That protest, yeah, the protest is a protest under Jonathan.
In 2012?
Yes. That means it was an evil protest. Like Fayemi said, that protest was it had political motive. That they knew that Jonathan was doing the right thing. Look at everywhere today. There's suffering, there's hunger, and there's anger in this land. But no, everybody keeps quiet. Because the president is from this side of the country. The president is our son. Is that supposed to be so? Is that a good nation?
But if I may ask you now, why have they refused to release an official statement in regards to the PMS, in this petrol scarcity? Now, we saw the statement released by independent marketers, citing the war between Israel and Gaza for the reason why there is fuel scarcity in Nigeria. Now, do you buy to that submission, sir?
Obviously, no. I'm not a fool. That submission is fallacy. That submission again is propaganda. I tell these people, now you're in government, you must act. There is no time and there is no room anymore for any form of propaganda. If you cannot lead well, then resign. Again, who is the minister of petroleum? Is it not the president? It's the president. Now, before I wanted to say minister of petroleum should resign, but I remember that even the president is the minister of petroleum. You understand? So now who are you going to ask? National Assembly now can they summon the minister of petroleum? You can only summon the minister of state for petroleum. That's the junior minister. You understand? Look at because okay now we don't know where our president is. You don't understand? That's the mass citizen of Nigeria. Now you don't know where you don't know where he is. This is not this as a president you're no longer a private citizen. Now you're a public figure. I always tell people if you're not ready to lead, stay in your house. Now look at it. Look at this. Look at everywhere. They're not telling you that we should open God. Did you ask us to open God when Jonathan was in government? You were insulting this man. You were carrying coffin of Jonathan. Well, now he said we should open God. That's the problem now. I've never seen this type of this. I said Buhari's ambition is the worst in the history of Nigeria. But the way this one is going, Buhari will be better than this one. But if you ask every Nigerian is missing Buhari. And that is evil. If you can miss somebody like Buhari, if a nation can miss somebody like Buhari, then you know that there's a problem. But everybody now is missing Buhari. If you ask people, Buhari is better. Imagine.
But if I may ask you now, what is now the hope for every Nigerian first, and then why is our refinery yet to refine a barrel of crude oil? Since December last year, the president and some other prominent ministers have said refinery will kickstart in December. Now today is May 4th. Nigerians are yet to see that refinery refine a barrel of crude oil. Nothing has dropped. Now, should we still calm down for the president? Just like what the president has been saying, love for Kombale, meaning calm down. And now, by 29th of this month, the president will clock 1 year in office. Now, do you think there is hope for every Nigerian, sir?
There is no hope for anybody. But as an individual, you can only also you keep working and then you trust in God. If you're an artisan, they give you work. Like example, I'm an artisan. They give you work. You never work quickly so that they can endorse it for another person. If you are a content creator, create something with your head, use your wisdom. Then that is how you can grow. But as a nation, Nigeria is not going anywhere. You take one step forward, 30 steps backward. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nigeria, we call it Omiadagu, the stagnant water. Buhari, all what you hear is that Buhari always tell you, I assure for 8 years. Now, Tinubu is I will. All these are just rhetorics. We can't continue like this. A man that is using 200 to go to work now is using 400. Salary has not increased. Everything on the increase, salary has not increased. There's begging, borrowing, and stealing. I call it BBS for a man. There's begging, borrowing, stealing, and position for a woman. BBSP for a woman. Things are not going the way it should go. And then the citizens, let us tell ourselves the truth. In my language, they will say, we stop deceiving ourselves. There seems to be no hope for this country. Buhari is the worst, but the way this one is going, Buhari is going to be better than this one. We should tell ourselves the truth once and for all in this country. This is not how a nation should be.
Sorry, if Buhari you claim is better than President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, yeah, on May 1st, Nigerians workers expected the president to commiserate with them, but the president never released an official statement. Now, what do you think is happening? Is it that the president would not implement a new minimum wage? Because with the current rate of inflation, Nigerians workers are really going through a lot, and this set of people expected a new minimum wage from the president, and the president is still mum about that, sir. How will you react to this, sir?
You see, I told people that during the election, everybody knows that I'm obedient, right? I told people that let us vote for somebody that have entrepreneurial skills, someone that is a trader, someone that have a benevolent spirit. You understand? Not someone that's just a career politician, not someone that has put all his family in politics. But they thought I was joking. Now look at it. You are waiting for a man that tell you that he has no option, that someone else will continue for now. Don't vote for someone like that. Don't vote for someone like Jonathan that has the interest of his people in heart. They said no. Now look at what we are facing now in Nigeria. I'm not surprised. I want everybody at my own detriment. I want people at my own risk. I will dey call me bastard every morning for over 60 days during electoral campaign, but I still stood to warn them that the effect of this thing, everybody is going to see it now. Are we not seeing it? That is the problem now. So now you don't need to cry over split milk. You are not beating dead horse. It has voted. It has voted. You understand? Whether you are Yoruba, Igbo, or somebody, you are facing the same situation. Muslim or Christian, you enter the same transport, you buy the same fuel, you buy the same price of food. Under Jonathan, we are number one in Africa in terms of economy. We are number four. You understand? Things are getting out of hand. And our president is for now is going to be found. Then what are we going to do? You have been born to the Philistines. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Nigeria is being born to the Philistines. And what I'm going to don't worry, that 1 year I'm going to speak about it. It has been 1 year of sorrow, of pain, of anguish. There's nothing to celebrate about this 1 year upcoming. I'll speak about it.
Now, lastly, before I let you go, do you think Nigerians are scared to come out, protest, and also air their views in regards to the current situation of the country?
Nigerians are, if you push a man to the wall, if you push a goat to the wall, I've always said that goat will, when it reaches the end of the wall, the goat will turn back at you and face you. You push a Nigerian man to the wall, you break the wall and enter inside. I'm happy now that what we are facing now is what we want people about. So what we are going to do is Nigerians will never protest. Look at what they had in Lagos. Even police were giving people biscuits. The people that are supposed to protest now, they are in power. The people that are using pastors and professors to do propaganda now, they are in power. The pastors and professors, they have kept quiet. So there is no protest anything. Let us continue what we are facing. Then we will see what becomes out of it. Thank you.
From our guests, let us continue with what we are facing. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our video, subscribe, share, comment for more political discourse. Thank you for staying tuned to Newspoint TV.